Hey everybody, this is Eric Bratcher, Editor-in-Chief of GamesRadar US, and you're watching the 20 most important games of the decade.
Tell that to the Covenant.
Halo 2 deserves to be on the list purely because it really, not invented, but really cemented online gaming on consoles, which certainly had never managed to rival the depth of the sense of community that PC gamers had always enjoyed before then.
Why would we pick Halo 2 instead of Halo 1? I think that's pretty obvious to people that were around when Halo 2 came out. Halo 1 had good multiplayer, but Halo 2 was the one that brought on to Xbox Live and turned console multiplayer into what it is today, this huge thing that rivals, PC multiplayer.
The Sims, I think you could say, is kind of the ultimate triumph of Will Wright and Maxis, its creators, because it's the first game to really convincingly create artificial characters that feel like real people to a degree. I mean, they've always kind of been caricatures of real people, but they were the first that, really, you control their every action, you control their lives, you decide what jobs they get, you decide when they go to the bathroom, when they eat. And they can be kind of a pain in the ass, actually, because there's nothing they love to do more than just ping pong between the toilet and the refrigerator, especially in the first game.
Everybody knows about The Sims as this huge franchise that came along and kind of took over casual gaming, or made gaming way more casual before the Wii came along. I mean, now you go to Target, you see 20 expansion packs for Sims 2 and for Sims 3 and even for Sims 1, and you know that your mom is playing it and your sister are playing it, and it's just become this huge, huge, multi-million casual phenomenon.
You can say what you want about Wii Sports, but the fact is that when it came into the office and we first had our hands-on with Wii, the amazing thing was, when you're sat at your desk, all you could hear around you was the sounds of people having fun. And, games journalists obviously enjoy their job, we're in the industry because we love games, but never before would you listen in the office and you just hear the sound of people having a great time. And that's what Wii Sports did when it came in.
Launching the system and this whole new way to play games with this very distinct, not distinct, obvious baseball simulator that all you have to do is this, or boxing, or just miming simple things, it became this easily accessible game for absolutely everyone. You didn't have to be a hardcore gamer. You could have not played a game since Pac-Man, and you'd be able to walk right into this game and within a few minutes of playing know just as much as someone who's been playing for 20 years. It was a great equalizer in that regard.
So I'm a pretty casual WoW player. I inherited a level 70 Tauren warrior that I run around with my friends. So I've kind of been able to see like the social aspect of how important WoW is as a game in the last 10 years. Like I've seen people, you know, become boyfriend, girlfriend to eventually become married. I've seen friendships break up. I've seen friendships form. I think just the social aspect of that entire game is just huge. And I think they've basically set the bar on what MMORPGs have to be in order to succeed.
For me, at least, it was one of the first games where I found myself actually forming friendships with people that I played this game with in a way that I hadn't since the days of bulletin board systems and chat rooms. You know, when you start making friends in an MMO, games like World of Warcraft, they really make you feel like people are depending on you.
Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
You simply can't underestimate the importance of Grand Theft Auto 3 to the games of the last decade. The really incredible thing about Grand Theft Auto 3 was the way in which people tackled missions differently. No one completed a mission in the same way. I'll never forget that sense of liberation I got the first time I played Grand Theft Auto 3, driving around this huge open world city with its own pulse and rhythms. That and discovering you could have sex with prostitutes.
You know the donut, I'm hungry.
I was a fan of the first couple GTAs, and I remember thinking, man, this would be so great if it were only, you know, in 3D, if it was like other games in that respect, because frankly, even then, the whole top-down proposition was kind of a little boring and dated. That it's like, well, this is great because, you know, I can go anywhere, do anything, I can drive any car that I see, but it still kind of sucks. And then GTA 3 took that away, and it was basically, for those of us who played mostly on consoles, it was bigger than we imagined a game really could be. Like, it just seemed such an impossible feat to create a free-roaming 3D game, and yeah, it was just the fact that they delivered this and they managed to deliver on all their promises. It wasn't just like a janky, oh well, here's the first generation of this technology and it kind of sucks. It was a genuinely good game.